Hey everyone, it's St. Matty and welcome to So You Wanna Play? And today we're back and playing Spyro Reignited Trilogy, and we're going to continue where we left off. If you've not seen previous episodes, the link in the description below. And today guys, we'll be doing more in Midday Gardens and by playing the next 3 levels. And for the start of today's video, we'll be playing this level right here, Enchanted Terrace. Now this is very memorable, and obviously we'll be able to see an old familiar face in this level anyway. And before we get started, let's check the skill points. Okay, there's one skill point. I'm pretty excited about it though. Alright, so with that being said, I hope you enjoy. Now let's do this. Oh wow, look at that poor sheep being chased. It looks like we're in Sergeant Bird's theme is being used. How's it going, man?
Those crummy Rhinox forced us to build a statue of the sorceress.
Really?
And after we built it, she complained it was too ugly. If you ask me, the statue is far prettier than she is.
Ain't that the truth? Obviously, the goal for this one, obviously, we have to destroy the statue.
Those crummy Rhinox.
Yeah.
Those crummy
Yeah.
Rhinox.
Alright. But unfortunately, this level is very vast and big. But also the enemies here are a little tricky too, because see those little guys right there? Well, they're small at first, but when you get close, they get big. So that's why you gotta fire a rock at them. Or spit a rock, excuse me. So I wonder if we could shoot at a distance here. Nope. Just need to aim a little higher. Nope. There you go. Jackhammer Rhinox. Alright. Oh, I guess that. Down, son. Obviously, the trope for this one, obviously, is to knock down balloons, if I forgot to mention. Oh, so. There's our first egg right there. It's Gladys. Bless you. Oh, please don't hurt the sheep. That works. Alright, use the whirlwind. That's a statue of her. Alright. Oh, let's fly over here. Alright, we found an extra life jar. Alright, let's make the big glide over to that statue. Whoa! Alright, did not see that guy right by me. Obviously we have to use the rockets to break that statue down. Swung too early, son. Okay. Oh, treasure. It's gonna be a little tight of a climb to do. There we go. Oh, is that a bone right there? Wait a minute. Obviously, when I see that bone looks familiar. Obviously, we can see Sergeant Bird's cage right there. Obviously, we're going to be using him a lot in this level. Better up, pal.
I'm almost ready to reveal my latest piece of real-time four-dimensional performance art. I call it Hideous Exploding Witch number 9. Now, if you can just light the 3 rockets around here, my masterpiece shall be complete.
Yeah, what he means by that, obviously we have to destroy a statue. Hey, what are you drinking, pal?
The world breathlessly awaits my brilliant four-dimensional masterpiece. Just light all the rockets and prepare to be amazed by my genius.
Yeah, you're a genius, huh?
The world...
Right. Okay, that's one section down. Fire number 2. Dang. What a big explosion. All that's left is their head. Alright, that's another one. One more should do it. There goes another one. Perfect. Now let's fire rocket number 3. There goes the head.
I forgot I hid this egg inside the statue. I hope the explosion didn't hard boil it.
Oh, you better pray it doesn't, pal. Peanut. Alright. He's heading back to the Midday Gardens to help with the World Egg, and... Is that Toad looks familiar? Yep, it does look familiar. Whoa, easy, pal. Yep, this bone belongs to someone, and I know which one it is. Hey, easy on the fireballs, pal. So let's go here. Hey, remember me? Right. Unfortunately, these lava dudes want to steal these bones to something, and obviously we have to recover it. Alright. Before we press on, let's go in here. Now it's time for the real fun. Just for real quick. Now this is a skate park. Okay, so obviously for this one we have to, well, before we get started though, obviously, let me collect the treasure first and then we'll go from there and talk to Hunter. I think it would be easier if we use the skateboard. Yep. Oh, there's balloons right there. Okay, let's go in here. Oop, wiped out. This part looks amazing, guys. Besides, now you can really perform some tricks in here. Let me get this balloon. Swing around. Sorry, I had to wipe out for a reason. Alright, much better. I knew I had to get from somewhere. Alright. I think that's everything. Alright, let's go talk to Hunter. Hey man, how you doing?
Isn't this the wildest skateboard park you've ever seen?
Yep.
Once you've mastered a few tricks, you could really rack up a huge score in this place. What do you say I show you some moves?
Of course.
Let's start with something easy. You can jump off the end of ramps by pressing the jump button. I'll show you how to do it once, then it's your turn.
Sure, it's basically like follow me into a side dude kind of thing.
try doing a roll. You can roll in midair by holding down the action button while steering left or right with the left stick.
Yeah, basically do a barrel roll or area on roll.
Hey, nice roll! Now let's see
Thank
you
you.
pull a flip. Flips are exactly like rolls, only you push forward or back on the left stick instead of left or right. Just jump off the ramp, hold down the action button, and press forward or back.
Yep.
Oh, you must be a natural! Now
Uh-huh.
let's see if you can pull off a half-pipe spin move. The blue ramps are half pipes. You can do a spin move by jumping at the top of the blue ramp, then steering left or right in the air.
Okay, good height. You get a decent amount of points. Oops, messed that one up.
All right, you nailed it! Now let's see if you can do a 900. Get as much height as you can, spin 2.5 revolutions in the air, and land back on the ramp.
Alright, complete 3 spins. One, two, three.
Now that was a 900. I have to admit, you've got some skills, Spyro. But before you get too cocky, let's see if you can score some real points on the giant ski ramp. Do whatever moves you want, and see how many points you can get.
Yep. Score 500 on jumping around to 4 half heights. So this is a perfect ramp just to score a lot of points. Like for example, 1, 2, that much.
Wow, you learn really fast.
Oh yeah.
Well, then again, you are being trained by a master boarder. Speaking of which, I was just practicing this nearly impossible new move that I call the Nasty Nork.
Which is a thing.
Just about pulled it off when suddenly I ran smack into this dragon egg and wiped out. Okay, I made that up, but you can still have this egg.
Thank you. Caroline. Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum.
I think you're ready to try some one-on-one. Want to try a freestyle competition for points?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
All right, whoever scores the most points in the time limit wins.
Okay. Basically, just outscore him. Okay, swing around. Oops, not like that. Oh, messed that one up. Excuse Hunter. Oh man. Probably should do some flips. I don't like that. Oh, I'm way behind. Ah, crud. There we go. Dr. Shemp. Nice. I win.
I can't believe it. How did you get so good already? Who knows?
Practice.
Maybe someday you'll even break my course record. Nah. Anyway, I guess I should give you this other egg I found. I was gonna keep it for a pet, but I can't get it to hatch.
Shake my head, I guess. Alex. Oops. Now for the skill point. It's gonna be a lot to pull off in this one.
You can go for the course record now if you want. Whenever you hop on a skateboard, a timer will start. Score as many points as you can until the timer expires or you wipe out. Good luck!
Thank you. Alright. So let's have a good starting point. Alright, this is a good starting point. Alright. Let's do some side rolls. Oh, come on! Now let's do some barrel rolls. That really brings in the points. Problem is you gotta have a long walk back to it. Alright, we did left. Now let's do right. Oh, come on! Alright, we got a good amount of points. Let's ditch it for points. Alright, just in time. Well, you got it, guys. And we got the skill point. I beat your record, pal.
You can go for the course record.
Yeah. Yeah, it's beaten. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. So, I could do... Obviously, I would have scored more points than that, but... Oh well. Alright, let's return back to Enchanted Towers. Of the whirlwind. Alright, it's time for a big glide. Oh, come on. There's no way we're gonna stomach these guys. Alright, let's go up here. Does that guy look familiar? Hey. Buzz off.
You're doing great. Please find the rest of the bones so we can put my friend back together.
I thought he would say something. He would say Spyro is obviously good.
You're doing great.
Obviously he was supposed to say something anyway, but Spyro, it's good to see you again. Apparently some lava tails has stolen all my friend's bones. Could you please get him back to me? And I think you can't go any higher because... So, obviously you need someone else to help you. Which is why Sergeant Bird comes into play. So, I'm going to switch to Sergeant Bird and let him do the rest of the work for me. Step inside, old chum. Yep, I can sure use the help.
I'm ready to patrol the towers and the perimeter of the islands whenever you want me to.
Yep, you can have him play the main area, so you don't have to. Yes, sir.
It's good to be back in action.
Hey. Whoa. Now we'll really explore the towers.
You're doing great.
Obviously, he would have said something at the beginning, but or say something different. Or like, hello, birdie. Could you please help get my friend's bones back? And I got the trophy Balloon Buster. Obviously, it's for me to knock down all the balloons, which is no problem. Hey, you're shooting at me? Alright. That's the last time. Oh, I forgot that there was a Habas chest right there. Oh, no worries. Two more bones to go. Oh, there it is. Now we only need one lava toe to go. Well, where? Seriously? You can't even break the metal jar? Alright. Well, we still gotta find one more lava toad. Oh, there it is. Looking all around for nothing.
Here, have this. I was going to keep it as a souvenir, but I don't have room in my luggage.
Yeah. That's a little surprising, like there was no quotes just said about this guy. Oh well. Ralph.
My friend is feeling much better now. Oh no, he started his bone dance again.
Yep, here we go again. Here we go. Moonwalk. Thank you, man. Alright, well since that's taken care of, let's go get Spyro and then have him collect the rest of the treasure, and time for our last orb challenge for the day. I mean, egg challenge.
I'm ready to patrol the towers and the perimeter of the islands whenever you want me to. I'll be here when you need me.
Thank you, Sergeant Bird. Alright, there's one thing I have to do. I have to go from there. But first, let me speed up to the area where I have to get that Hat Bash chest. Alright, here it is. Alright, up we go. Hey Spyro, it's your old friend. Alright, now it's time for the final bit of this level.
I was playing catch with my pet wolf, Farley, but I accidentally threw his ball down this hole, and he went in after it. Now he's stuck down there, and I feel so helpless, sitting up here, listening to his steadily softening whimpers. Don't cry, Wolf. Never cry, Wolf.
Right. Obviously, he wants us to rescue his pet dog here.
I was playing catch with my...
Want to rescue his pet dog, so let's go on here. Hey boy! Alright, in order to get started, obviously you have to throw the ball and have him move. Alright, we can have him hold the button down for us. So we can open the door. Look at him chasing that guy. Get out of here. Beware of the dog. Don't you dare hit that dog. Right, boy? Fetch. Alright, missed the one up. Fetch. Good boy. The thing about this though, this path is like tricky. So obviously I have to have them down somewhere. There we go. Took a while. Don't you dare hurt that dog. Before we set him free, let me go get that one gem. There it is. Alright, we got the last treasure. And there was a whirlwind right there, so I could have gotten it anyway. Alright, boy, you're back with your master. Please avoid the holes from now on.
You found Farley. How can I ever thank you?
How about an egg?
I could give you this old egg, but Farley's been chewing on it and it's kind of slimy. Oh well, it's the thought that counts, right?
Yeah. Alright, but thank you though. Liz. I think I got it right. That's the last egg. And the level's complete. Alright, please don't keep throwing your dog down the hole. Alright? Alright guys, that was Enchanted Tower. So like I said, it was a very rough, well, I wouldn't say rough because obviously, but like I said, this area is so vast and obviously you need Sergeant Bird to help you collect the bones from the lava tubes for our skeleton friend over there. And then we have the escape part, which is obviously more fun. So, after that's all taken care of, let's return home. Alright guys, so with that taken care of though, now it's time for our next level for today. Spooky Swamp.
When you see ladders or walls that look climbable, just jump onto them and you'll grab them with your claws.
Yep. This level alone has a good theme to it. But like I said, one egg challenge is quite frustrating to say the least. One particular though. And there is one skill point for this one. Which obviously we have to destroy some signs. And it's not that hard. But as for the egg challenge though, it's basically an escort and it's a pain. Alright, but for the level, it's fun. Alright, so with that being said, let's do this. Yeah, look at that poor guy being chased by the... Alright, I guess this is one of the signs right here. Only you gotta knock him down. How you doing, man?
That was mean. I thought I was a goner. Thanks for saving me.
No problem.
Beware the water. Snapping jaws of Piranha. Claim many victims.
Yeah, water, because that's where we're gonna get shot by piranhas right there.
Ah, tea lamps are dark. Perhaps your hot dragon breath could set them aglow.
They talk in rhyme, literally. Alright, so let's head up. There's 4 of them. Which is easy. Get out of here, bud. Oh, really? Here, your fish food. Anyone want some lobster tail? Extra life. Okay, let's go up. Oh, I left the sign over there. There's a locked chest right here. Gonna need a key for it. And an egg. Let's free it first. Oops. Oh, ouch. My bad. Yeah, that's what happens when you try to swim in water. Michael! Like I said, this level does bring good vibes to you. If you're a really big fan of that, that is. There's another tiki torch. Got you that ton. It's rich bags. I'll talk to him later. Not sure I'll talk to him anyway, because obviously there's no way I can get up there. Those trees. Alright, moneybags, what do you want?
This door is jammed shut. Only the power of gems can hope to move it.
Doesn't even rhyme. Sure, just shut up. No, your haiku poetry stinks.
That gummit dragon! Just cough up those stinking gems, and I can go home.
Right. To what? To your luxury penthouse? Sure, just shut up. 500 gems.
You've made a wise choice. It will mean more eggs for you, and more gems for me. Best of all, Spyro, I can stop speaking haiku. What a sweet relief.
You know, he was the animation he was actually behind talking at. Enjoy your money, pal.
Stop talking to me. I hate speaking in haiku. Just go find some gems.
Sure, rich bags. Oh, look at him. Bullying that poor fly right there. Get out of here. Welcome, dude.
You are brave, dragon. Much braver than I by far. Here, take this darn egg.
Thank you. Shiny the Firefly. Felonious. I don't know how you say it, right? My bad. Okay, he's on his way back to the World Gig. And that's the last sign, and we get the skill point.
With all lamps are lit, there is a secret in here that I will show you.
Yep, I know it is. And it's a Sheila level, but this is the escort one. I'll show you momentarily. Hey. Let's light this up. The door opens. So, before we go in, let me collect the rest of the treasure. That's out here, anyway. Alright, we got the key. Oh, this is gonna be a big jump. Oh, man, we need to nail it. Frank. Alright, we're up to 60 eggs. Good. Now let me go to that locked chest. Alright. Oops. I'm sorry, Odd. Sorry. Okay, lock chest is unlocked. A 25 gem, I think I saw.
No happier sight have I seen than a tea lamp lit by dragon flame.
No problem, Homer. Okay. Now for the reason why this door was open.
The tea lamps are lit. Now I'll tell you the secret of what's in this house. A creepy wizard lives inside but hates the light. He has awoken. He swore to destroy whoever lights the tea lamps. That they're using me.
Sure, Bubba. And he throws bombs. So obviously we just have to. It's a boss fight in this level. Alright. No problem. Rise and shine, pal. And he throws gaze at us. You have like 5 seconds to throw him back to him. Really? Oh man, I can't believe I missed that. Phone's away. One more should do it. Good night. And I got trophy tucked in for a long slumber. Herbie, that's the name. Alright, that was the trophy. Obviously I had to defeat the boss anyway. No problem, but now for the real hard part.
This swamp smells so sweet. The springtime trees are fragrant. I'm off to kick butt.
Yep. Unfortunately, in this one, it's the bane of all escorts. Normally I would talk to these guys first, but I'm gonna get the treasure anyway. Oh, there's a 25 gem there. Okay. As you can see, there's 2 eggs, but they're caged. That's 25 gem right there. Oh, there they are. And that was the last of the treasure. But here's the bane of all pain of this level.
We have the bombs here. We must destroy the egg cage. But we just go boom. Kangaroo can help. You can clear the path for us. Will Sheila help us?
Yeah. Basically, I have to escort these 2 brothers, one at a time, that is. And basically get them through the obstacles. Well, I already destroyed the rock, so that's not the problem. The mushrooms are the issue. So, I'm going to do one attempt anyway, but afterwards I'm going to speed up to my actual attempt though, because obviously this is going to take too long. Alright.
Yes, it's bombing time. Here I come, my little eggs, to free you at last.
Alright, just watch him. Obviously, you gotta be ready for what he does. See what I mean?
Ow! I went boom again. Big rocks can be kicked, they say. Mushrooms must be stomped.
Yeah. So, as I already said, it's gonna be a long while. So, until I do the actual attempt, I'll just speed it up to where it actually is, just to save us all trouble.
We will be waiting. When you return to help us, we shall bomb again. We have the bombs here. We must... Yes, it's...
Alright, finally. That's one down. Peggy!
One egg cage remains. Will you now help my brother to free the last egg?
Unfortunately, yes. Help us dry out? Yes.
If you clear my path, I can blow up the egg cage. Poor captive eggs.
Alright, for this one I'll show you what it's like in the first attempt, but then afterwards I'll speed up to the actual one.
Yes, it's bombing time. Here I come, my little eggs, to free you at last.
I just pay attention to his path. It's all about memory.
Ow! I went boom again. Big rocks can be picked, they say. Mushrooms must be stomped.
Yeah. Alright. Let's wait until the actual one.
Ow! I went boom again. Big rocks can...
Yes, it's bombing time. Here I come, my little eggs, to free you at last.
Huh. Finally. Michelle.
The eggs are all free. 2 dragons are born today. Sheila's my hero.
Yeah. That's the last egg. And the level is finally complete. It better be worth it, pal. That's to say, it's all about remembering their paths. But like I said, kick the rocks away first, and then the mushrooms is your least worry. Then the mushrooms is your biggest worry. Alright? Now let's return to Spyro. Like I said, that score mission is basically the most painful out of this one. But still, it's well nostalgic for the music and the environment. Alright, let's return home.
You need 5 people to help with the whirligig. Find 1 in each world.
Huh. Oh, I thought Sergeant Bird would say something, but this is different. Alright, now for our final level for today. It's Bamboo Terrace. But unfortunately though, this is another level where we can't totally complete. Or you will find out when I get close to the end. But it does have a good theme to it, and it's a little fun. Just and the trope for this one, obviously, we have to do with a certain chest. You'll find out momentarily. All right, for the final level for today, let's do this. Pandas!
Spyro, Rhinox have been harassing us all day. The workers haven't been able to harvest the bamboo needed for the whirligig to take you to Evening Lake. We've tried asking them to leave, but there's no reasoning with them.
Yeah, they're right. They're not gonna listen.
If you could clear the way for Chi-Chi and Lee, they'd most likely be able to push that boulder out of your way.
Really? They can push rocks?
If you could clear the way...
Sure. They don't seem fazed by it. Alright. Guess he's spooked by that ram.
Do you mind? I'm trying to avoid being trampled by a water buffalo.
No problem, man. Okay. Thank you.
Pushing that boulder was hard work, but as soon as I've caught my breath, I'll return to collecting bamboo.
Yep.
Sorry, the excitement got the better of me.
Did she get a damp sneeze? I don't know. Oh, fireworks being fired upon. Everyone's got so much for the water buffalo. Dwight. Alright. Apparently it's slug. Whoa!
We would gladly pull the switch to extend the drawbridge, if only there weren't all these nasty creatures chasing us.
No problem.
We would gladly pull the switch to it.
If only there were 3 of us, I'm sure we could reach that switch to extend the drawbridge.
Yep.
If only there were...
If only there were 3 of us, I'm sure we could reach that switch to extend the drawbridge.
Okay, let me go for a swim. Oh. Wow, it's 4 extra life jars. Looks like we hit the jackpot.
Please, would you be so kind as to step aside?
Sure. I'll take care of this guy for you. There's the drawbridge. Thank you so kindly. Alright, now I have to go over here. Time for a big glide. Alright, who's his egg? Medicine. It's not health, pal. Alright, let me go first one. There's a quest, the remarkable chest.
Oh, the emergency escape bridge. Why didn't I think of it sooner? I shall activate it right away.
Okay, what for? I guess for a shortcut.
We would be honored if you would accept this as a token of our appreciation.
And does that sound... I hear sounds familiar? Tom! Thank you, miss. Or sir. Yeah. Alright, so we'll head over for the world gig. And now this is the reason why we can't complete the level. It's another playable character named Bentley. To all explorers, there is no Yeti here, and there never was. He was just a myth, as far as you know, the sorcerers. So we have to wait until we free this guy. Then we can come back and play his part. Alright. There's the question mark gem of question chest. Alright, it's near the front of the free pandas. Gotta keep up with the guy. You're fired. Pee-wee! Alright. Ah, here it is. Right behind the bowler. And right near the front.
Thank you ever so much for opening the emergency bridge, Spyro.
No problem. Well, it's mostly your friend Sing Sing that did work.
Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo.
Alright, let's free this. And I got the trophy bottle curiosity. But we're not. But for our last one, we have to do one last egg challenge. And it's a protect-like thing.
Please help us, Spyro. My friends are trying to go home after a long shift in the fields. Those rotten Rhinox keep knocking them down. Can you save the panda workers?
Sure. Obviously, you have to use the super flame just to knock the Rhinox away.
Please hop aboard. Make sure to toast the Rhinox, but not my friends.
Sure. Alright, now here comes the bridge. Okay. Okay, that's worth it.
Take the shiny egg. It will bring you good luck.
I hope it does. Rusty.
Would you like to try some of this bamboo? It tastes great.
Yep, so that's that. Unfortunately, like I said guys, unfortunately we can't finish this level until we free that character right there. And once we do, we'll come back here and then we'll finally complete the level. So like I said, it's an hour incompletion level. So for the time being now, let's return home.
Let's head on over to the whirligig.
Yep. What's that though? They finished the world gig for me. Oh, you guys not gonna say something?
You can use the whirligig whenever you're ready. You can use the whirligig when...
Yep.
Up aboard!
All systems checked out A-OK. Jump aboard.
Yep.
Just up on, Spyro. The sky shall be your domain. New worlds await you.
Yep. Huh. I thought Dog was supposed to say something. Well, what gives? I don't know. But anyway, guys, so we got access to World Gig now, so we can be able to go to the next world, which is Evening Lake. But next time, though, we've still got one more level to do, and it's a flight level for this one, so we'll save it for next time. And then we'll be on our way. So as always, like the video, comment down below what you think of the video and the series thus far, share, spread the word about me. If you want to know next content is, why not subscribe and join the Matty gang now, so are you in? Also hit the notification bell to get word of the next upload. So GG guys, thank you for taking your time to watch my vid today, I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your day, TFW, thanks for watching. Goodbye everybody.